use of aircraft for military support began in World War I. While air bombing was successful in finding targets, anti-aircraft guns often downed planes during drops, making the cost of hitting targets expensive. The Army understood that if a bomb could be controlled after release, the distance between the target and aircraft would be increased, moving the plane from harm's way. In 1943, the new Tonopah Army Airfield was selected to develop and test in secret a different kind of bomb. A heat-seeking device was attached to the bomb to locate heated objects, such as ships. Tests were also conducted on a vertical dropping bomb. Finally, radio devices and television signal sending units operated by officers in the plane were tested on 2 bomb types. The glide bomb project was secret, so secret that not even the base commander dared question the activities of team members. The TV-controlled bomb could be dropped 17 miles from a target, and its tests were sufficiently successful to participate in war missions in Germany in 1944. The end of the war in Europe was also the end of the glide bomb tests under battle conditions. The failures and successes of secret glide bomb tests at the Tonopah Army Airfield continued after the war and formed a foundation for the development of the smart bomb of the 21st century. The Great Basin is a rugged landscape with elongated mountain ranges and massive valleys. It was one of the most sparsely populated regions, and this fact was a significant factor in the decision to build a major airfield training facility in central Nevada. In 1940, 5,000 square miles of public domain lands were transferred from the Department of the Interior to the War Department. The 4th Air Force was assigned use of the land for training combat units, and located its operations near Tonopah, Nevada. During 1941, construction began on the new airfield 6 miles east of the town. By July of 1942, the first military group arrived. Living quarters on the base were at a minimum. Soon the airfield was complete with runways, barracks, mess halls, theaters, and a hospital. The first aircraft assigned to the new base were Bell P-39 Airacobras. In 1943, 12 fighter squadrons trained at the airfield for overseas combat, which included Flight Officer Chuck Yeager, who would later be the first to break the sound barrier. By late 1943, a decision was made to transform the base into a B-24 Liberator bomber crew training facility. When construction was completed, training began. By mid-1944, 66 B-24s were stationed at the airfield. The airfield was a complex installation with 1,264 officers, 5,273 enlisted, and a contingent of civilians. In addition to training fighter pilots and B-24 bomber crews, there was considerable research and testing of secret weapons at the Tonopah Army Airfield. Test teams from Wright Airfield, Ohio were assigned an isolated hangar for use as a staging area for secret weapon tests. In 1944, Nevada Senator Pat McCarran, the politician who was crucial in securing the installation, made a visit. Here, Tonopah Army Airfield officers stand in front of the Mizpah Hotel reviewing a parade of troops marching down Tonopah's Main Street. 2 weeks after World War II ended, the airfield was placed on inactive status and dismantled in the 1950s. Today, all that remains of what was one of the Army's largest pilot training facilities are 3 hangars, building foundations, and a county airport which utilizes the runways. The documents that form the basis of this historical review were collected and curated by Alan Metcher, director of the Central Nevada Museum in Tonopah. His academic efforts include research and replication of the equipment utilized to test the glide bomb.